Hello there. It is time for June beauty favorites and fails, and I have more fails this month than I have ever had. I almost feel like it's an even split. I don't know why it worked out that way, but it just did. I also have a variety of things in this video. It's just kind of a random month for me. So let's go ahead and get into what I loved and did not love in June. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and talk about this first product because I'm not sure if you can actually see that it looks kind of like a glitter bomb went off on my face. I feel like it's emphasizing some not so good things, but I thought I had removed the overspray of the Nars Paradise Found bronzing powder when I applied it, and it was not all removed. I have since removed all of the overspray, and what's left is 0.56 ounces of Laguna bronzing powder for $45. So the regular size Nars bronzers are 0.28 ounces for $38. So you get a double the amount of bronzer for $7 more with this Paradise Found version. Now it's supposed to be the Laguna bronzer. I do find that you do have to use a heavier hand. It's not quite as pigmented, and the shade is just a tad lighter. So if you think you're getting the exact version of Laguna bronzer underneath that overspray, you're really not. You're getting a slightly lighter, less pigmented version, but it's still a beautiful bronzer. You're getting a great deal for the money. Just know you're gonna have to get that overspray off because it is very, very glittery. I don't hate it because of that. I just think if you are fair to maybe light medium skin tone, this is a great deal. So I wanted to show you guys that first, number one, in case you were wondering what the heck happened to my face today, and number two, because you guys need to know about this. So the blush I have on my face is from number 7. This is the first blush I've ever tried from number 7. I feel like I have great luck with the products I've tried from them. Let me know your favorite number 7 product down below. I feel like I need to try more. This, like their powders and bronzers, is really, really great. The shade is called Apricot Blossom. Do you say apricot or apricot? Let me know in the comments below. I feel like, you know, there's one camp or the other, and I think I usually say apricot. Anyway, I love this shade. It's really great for spring and summer. It's just a really great warm toned pink with a little hint of peach to it, but it's not really coral, which is kind of nice to have a shade like this in your blush wardrobe. The texture is really nice and silky. It's very buildable. You're not going to be on blush overload right away. You can have it be nice and subtle or build it up for more pigment if you want. I've really been enjoying this a lot, and it's a great price too. I know a lot of us have been living in loungewear lately, or have been, you know, really wanting nice, soft, comfortable things to wear around the house or sleep in. And I got 2 versions of this, one from one brand and one from another. And I distinctly like one more than the other. So this is kind of a fave fail combo. So I usually think that Old Navy is, you know, kind of the lesser version of Gap when it comes to things, but we have the opposite situation going on here, which is good because Old Navy is less expensive. So I got these lounge pants from Old Navy. I'm not sure if you're going to be able to see everything, and if you can't, I'll put a picture up in the corner. So the ones from Old Navy are the ones I absolutely love. They're very, very soft and thin. I'm talking so comfortably thin. And they have this nice flat waistband and a thin drawstring so it doesn't twist up inside the waistband. And they tie on the inside. So the front lays flat. You don't have this tie sticking out and pooching out, you know? I absolutely love these. So I ended up getting them in black and navy. So I have a similar pair from the Gap from years ago that I really love. So I ordered a pair from the Gap to see, you know, if they were still great. And they just feel like kind of a thinner version of a not soft sweatshirt material, just kind of, you know what I mean, just that regular sweatshirt material. Definitely not as soft as the Old Navy. The waistband is lumpier and the tie is on the outside. So I'm just not as impressed with these as I am with the Old Navy. And I find that I don't want to wear these as much. They kind of almost have that staticky feel to them, like they just, I don't know, aren't as comfortable. So if you're looking for something to sleep in, lounge in, just wear around the house, whatever, the Old Navy ones are just so super comfortable. I would not even hesitate to order them in multiple colors if they still have them. I love these. So I am going to be doing a foundation roundup here shortly where I just, you know, tell you about a bunch of new foundations I've been trying, but I'm going to go ahead and just give you a little sneak peek of a fail because this did not work for me. This is the J Cat Beauty Aquasurance. I know a lot of you wanted me to try this out because you love it a lot, but this just did not work for my combination oily skin at all. It just wore terribly in terms of controlling oil, and it just broke up on me because of that as well. So that is it in a nutshell, but basically I was a grease bomb when I had this on. So I wanted it to work, but it just didn't. In terms of skincare, I have been super impressed with the Stocky Toning Essence and the Retinol Reform from Shani Darden. I bought these in a haul recently. I know she does some celebrity skincare stuff, and the Retinol Reform is kind of a cult favorite. I just feel like both have been doing really, really great things for my skin. I was kind of looking for a less expensive alternative to my Amore Pacific essence that I love so much that just makes my pores, you know, almost disappear right when I apply it. And I've been using this in place of it and have really been enjoying it. It makes my skin feel more hydrated, and it just really does good things for my pores. You know, I use over-the-counter retinols because my skin just cannot tolerate the prescription strength. And I've been using the Drunk Elephant version. I was almost out, so I decided to check this one out, and it's been really, really great for me so far. I have been loving these in June. So I have two brow products that I just did not love in June. One is the Milk Makeup Kush Triple Brow Pen. It's got the triple little brush thing that mimics your brow hairs, and I really, really did like it the first 2 to 3 times I used it. Then after that, I felt like it got kind of dull on the tips, and it started just looking like a big smushed brow every time I would apply it, and it became a fail. So it went kind of from a favorite product to a fail very, very quickly, and I was just really, really disappointed in that. I also don't think I got the right color for me, but that would be my fault, not Milk Makeup's. I just feel like people try to create this product and it never really works. I would love it if a brand could create this perfectly, because it would be such a great, quick way to do your brows. Unfortunately, we just haven't found that product yet. The other brow product is the Brow Faux Baby Hair brow pencil from Oma Beauty. This was also in a recent haul. I really liked the color. I love how small the tip was. It worked really great for my brows. I ordered this from Ulta, so I'm not sure if this is an Ulta thing or an Oma thing. So once you twist this up, it will not twist back down. And I had twisted it up, I would say 1 millimeter further than I wanted to, and I tried to twist it back down and it wouldn't go. So I didn't realize that the tip was a little bit loose when I went to put the lid back on. A little segment, I would say maybe 1 centimeter long, just fell out. So I don't know if it broke in shipping or what, but I twisted it back up and that little segment was loose too, and it was maybe 1/2 centimeter long. And then I got 2 uses out of it and the pencil completely ran out. So yeah, that was a fail for me. Like I said, I would have loved to have used it, and I don't know if I should, you know, be upset with Oma or with Ulta, but this was just a fail for me because I didn't get to use what I paid for. So, you know, there's that. I feel like this is such a bad day for me to talk about how much I love this, because I feel like my eyes have just been a watery mess. I've just got some allergies and sinus issues going on, and just the corners of my eyes are just watering and they've been red. But the eyeshadow that I have on today is the Copper Charge palette from Charlotte Tilbury, and I just think that the colors are so flattering for anyone. I know it was created for blue eyes, but I really feel like the warm tones, the ease of it, it's just great for summer. I've been dipping my finger in these top 2 together and applying it across the lid, and then just emphasizing the outer corner, outer third with this shade, and sometimes I'll top it with this little enhancer shade here. It's just super easy, and I just have been really, really enjoying this a lot since I got it. Also in heavy rotation in June, and I have a feeling for summer for me, is going to be the Wayne Goss Gloss. It's kind of hard to say, in Chrysanthemum. It's what I have on now. I just love these kind of pinky rose bronze tones in summertime. I feel like they're very tan enhancing, and I've been wearing it a lot in June, and it just makes my lips feel good, and I just feel like it's really flattering. So this is definitely a favorite from me. In June, I also hauled the Briogeo Be Gentle, Be Kind Banana and Coconut Nourishing Superfood Shampoo and Conditioner, and I wanted to love them as much as I love the Kale and Apple shampoo and conditioner. Those are one of my top favorite shampoo and conditioner sets. Like, I just love them so much. No, I just don't love these, unfortunately. I wanted to. I love the way they smell. I love that soft banana kind of Laffy Taffy scent, but I just kind of feel like my hair is drier when I use these. They're just, I don't think, made for my specific hair type, and I don't really like the runniness of the shampoo either. The Kale and Apple shampoo is thicker, and I guess I just prefer that. So these were also a fail. Again, I feel like I have just as many fails as I do favorites this month. I hate that it is working out that way. It's just not the way I like my month to go, but I also feel like you guys need to know these things too. The Beauty Bakery Flour Setting Powder has really been a huge hit for me this month. I absolutely love it for setting my face, not my under eyes, just my face, especially in these hot summer months. If you have oily combination skin, I think you will really, really love this powder for controlling your oil, controlling your shine during the day. I definitely wouldn't recommend it for dry skin. I just don't think this is going to be the powder for you. I think it will emphasize, you know, some things you may not want it to emphasize, which is why I don't like it under my eyes, because I have oily combination skin, but I have dry textured under eyes. I have the shade Oat, which is the translucent shade. I feel like, you know, it's one of those powders that looks like it's going to leave, you know, kind of a white cast on your skin, but it's actually translucent. It doesn't look like powder. It settles in nicely. I have been really, really impressed with this. And I'm sorry, I cannot get past the scent in this Kosas bronzer. I know everybody went nuts for this thing when it first came out. I did get the shade medium. I feel like the shade is fine, and it's a fine bronzer. It's not one of my favorites though, and it just stinks. It smells horrible, and I just cannot get past it. I've tried to make it work. I can't. This is a fail. I feel like this is just like a big bronzer and brow video for me, because there's another bronzer in this video too. All right, guys, I have been making a lot of smoothies, a lot, like almost daily for the past month or so, and I did finally get a Ninja blender. I'll have all this stuff listed down below so you can see the model I got. What on earth took me so long? I have a very, very good regular blender, but when you're making single smoothies, that's really a pain to deal with, you know, just cleaning out the blender, you know, container and all that. Oh my gosh, where has this been my entire life? They have smaller cups. They have other big cups that you can get. This is seriously the easiest thing in the world. You put the blade attachment right on top, twist it on, and then you just set it on top just like that. And then you start it, but you don't have to clean out, you know, the blades in the bottom of a container and then the lid of something. It's just literally this little part, and then you throw this in the dishwasher. Oh my God, it's so easy. It's great. It blends up anything hard like ice or frozen fruit in a snap. That might be my best purchase of the summer. I'm so happy when I go to use it every single day. So I have been using the Pantene dry shampoo and the dry conditioner mist a ton. I think they're great. This is one of those products I never ever would have discovered had they not sent it to me. A lot of times products, you know, are sent to us through PR, or we're approached by a brand to do a sponsorship or a collaboration or something. And these are products that we just never would have even known about. And they end up becoming, you know, some of our favorite products, like my corrector that I use literally every day. I don't think I ever would have known that it existed. And that's kind of how these are. I use them a ton. I love them. I'll have that video linked below if you haven't seen it, but you can see the difference in the before and after of me using these. They have saved me on days when I haven't had time to wash my hair, or I've just been too lazy. So definitely, definitely favorite products for me in June. And I know this product has been in several recent videos because it was recently acquired by me, but the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Bronzer in the shade medium is a definite, definite favorite in June. You know, this is giving my Marc Jacobs Tantastic Bronzer some competition. a lot of competition, I gotta say. Now this is warmer in tone than the Marc Jacobs. I'll see if I can insert some swatches so you can see the difference. Actually, those swatches are in my bronzer video. I'll put the link down below. You can see them swatched with other bronzers towards the end of that video. But this is warmer in tone. It has the same texture as her Airbrush Flawless Finish powder, which is so fantastic. It's just a gorgeous bronzer to give you a sun-kissed look. I've been asked a lot which one I prefer, or if you know you can only get one, which one to get. If you want a warmer bronzer that's going to give you a more sun-kissed, warm look, I would go for the Charlotte Tilbury. If you want a more neutral tone bronzer that's still going to warm up the face, but you can do kind of double duty with this one if you want to use a heavier hand and contour and bronze the face, that's where the Marc Jacobs would shine. So that's how I would differentiate them. They're both beautiful. They're both excellent. The Charlotte Tilbury gives you 0.56 ounces, whereas the Marc Jacobs gives you 0.8 ounces. So you get a ton of product from them both. You can't go wrong with either. You're going to get great quality, and I do reach for both of them. I will link my bronzer video for you if you haven't seen it already. Go check it out. If you're not subscribed, hit that subscribe button, become part of the family. Let me know what you loved or didn't love in June. I hope you had less fails than I did. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.